Okay, hello, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to our February week 2. Okay, I can see a few. Hey, Ewan, how are you? 你好一点了吗? Okay, hi, Nicholas, haven't seen you in a while. Wow, I believe the last I saw you was last year. Recover, okay, and that's good. Okay, yes, hello, anyway. What are we learning today, huh? I think we are here. Okay, so last week, okay, if you attended my class last week, we basically just learned about this 2.4 food production technology. Nothing really important. Hang on, okay. You know, okay. Sorry for Monday, I couldn't make it yesterday and Monday. I was in a pretty bad shape. Okay, as you can see, I'm still very messy lah. Okay, I can talk today. Okay, I'm not sure what's wrong with me. Some kind of nasty infection lah. Thankfully it's not COVID. Okay, so 2.4, this food production technology we finished last week, pretty much useless information. Okay, what you learned last week is pretty much useless because it's not coming out in exam, and you just learn this for fun, basically. Okay, so today's lesson will be much more interesting because today we will talk about 2.5, which is food processing technology. Hang on, what are we learning? I think we will finish this. I think we will stop here. All right, so what is food processing technology? Okay, today, please open your ears. Today's lesson will be more important than last week, and I think it will be more interesting too. Okay, because this is things that you can relate in real life. You go to your kitchen, you will see things like this. Okay, so what are we learning? We are learning food processing technology. That means how do we process food? As you know, all the food you eat today, it's processed. Okay, I have a mummy here. Okay, this is what I eat for my lunch. Okay, this is a processed food. Okay, whatever you name it, besides fresh produce like your veggie and your meat or your fruits, every other food is processed. Okay, every other food is processed. Any canned food, packaging, okay, whatever they are processed. So why processed food? Okay, let's look at the purpose first, so that the food lasts longer. Okay, the food lasts longer, or you can say to prevent wastage. Okay, 减低浪费, mengurangkan pembaziran. I don't want to waste food. I don't want food to be thrown away. Okay, for example, strawberry. Okay, strawberry or any fruits. Fruits, they don't last very long. Maybe if you put it in a fridge, they can last probably 2 weeks, 1 week plus lah. But if you make it into dried fruit, you know, raisins, right? You know, dried strawberry. Okay, if you eat cereal, sometimes you will see dried strawberry inside. So that thing can last for very long. Dried strawberries can easily last for 1 year, as long as you keep it sealed in vacuum lah. That thing can last for a very long time. So this is our main point, is to prevent food wastage, so that food lasts longer, so that we don't have to throw food out. Okay, you have to know, we throw out tons of food every day. Okay, especially during Chinese New Year, during Ramadan, okay, Hari Raya, when we do open house or maybe Deepavali. Okay, do you know in Hari Raya, because of the open house, we Malaysians, we throw out 1 ton. If I'm not mistaken, it's how many thousand ton? I think it's 1 ton of food per day. Per day. That means every day we will pour away 1 ton of food. Malaysia, okay, 1,000 kg. Hey, that's a lot of food, you know. Okay, not spoiled food, they are still perfectly can be eaten, not spoiled at all. We just throw it away. Okay, because we don't like to reheat food, because for some people it's disgusting. So you see, we don't want this to happen, so we process food, we make it last longer, so that it's more delicious and attractive. When it's attractive, I can sell it better. Okay, when my food look nicer, I can sell it, and then it can be digested easily. For example, okay, I'm not sure whether you have seen this thing before. It's called lactose-free milk. Okay, you know it's lactose. Lactose is milk sugar, 乳糖. This one you can find this in Malaysia. What is lactose-free milk? Some people, they have something called lactose intolerant. You know, it's lactose intolerant. In Mandarin, it's called 乳糖不适症. That means you cannot drink milk, you will start having diarrhea. So for people like this, they cannot drink milk. Okay, they cannot eat ice cream, they will have diarrhea. So what they do is they will buy this kind of milk, okay, lactose-free milk. So when they drink it, they don't feel, they don't get diarrhea law. Okay, as easy as that lah. All right, anyway, so this is our purpose of processing food lah, to make it last longer, to make it more delicious or attractive, to make it digest easier. Okay, three purpose. All right, so these are the methods of us processing our food. Okay, methods of us processing our food. So number one, let's look at number one, cooking. Okay, this is the easiest method. I would say the oldest method. Ever since human, we discovered fire, cooking is like our first go-to method already. Okay, so why? Because cooking is the easiest one. You just use any heat. I don't care it's if you use fire or whatever lah, okay, but mostly it's fire. So you just use it to cook, especially your meat. Okay, why do we cook meat the most? Because meat has the most bacteria. Okay, the original point of cooking is to kill bacteria. It's not to, okay, now why do we cook? We cook just to make the food nicer. Okay, we have so many ways of cooking. We have steaming lah, stir frying lah, this lah, that lah. But last time, during caveman era, like Paleolithic, they don't care. Their point to cook something is just to make it last longer. Okay, to kill the bacteria. So method, heating food such as what is blanching? This one, it's all kitchen term. What is blanching? Blanching is cooking something using plain water, boiling something. When you boil veggie, you know, when you make steamboat, you put veggie into your steamboat and boil, that's blanching. In Cantonese, we call sap choy. Okay, you sap the choy, that's blanching lah. Okay, so frying, you know lo. Okay, means using pan. Okay, grilling means I use the grill. Okay, like your barbecue grill. And then smoking is I use smoke. Okay, braising is when I use some for example, soy sauce to coat this thing for a while. Okay, stir frying is cao. Okay, cao okay, stir fry. And then baking is by putting in oven, steaming is by using steam lah. Okay, so we have so many methods of cooking. Okay, you choose your own. Okay, why do we have so many? This is to make certain food taste a certain way. Okay, now cooking is about making food taste nicer, but I don't care. All these methods, they can be used to kill bacteria. I don't care your chicken is blanched, is fried, is grilled or smoked or braised or stir fried or baked or steamed. As long as your chicken is cooked, it is safe to eat. Okay, here's the thing, guys. Chicken, you must eat it fully cooked, 100%. They are not like beef. Beef, you can eat 50%. We call it medium rare lah. Okay, do you know beef has few levels of cooking? Of course, you have raw. Okay, some people they eat it raw. Okay, I know it's crazy. Okay, they eat it raw. We don't call it raw, call it rare. Okay, so there's rare, there's medium rare. Okay, and then there's medium, and then there's medium well done, and then there's well done. Okay, well done means you fully cook the beef. Seriously lah, if you want to eat a beef well done, why are you even eating beef? Okay, beef is not supposed to be well done. Beef is supposed to be medium or medium rare. That means when you cut it, you can still see the blood. Okay, you might say, sir, then isn't it very dirty? No, you see, beef, they don't have that much bacteria compared to chicken. That's why chicken, you must fully cook it. Okay, pork, you must fully cook it. But beef, you can cook it like 30 to 50%. Medium rare is 30% cooked. Medium is 50% cooked. They are safe to be eaten because they don't have that much bacteria compared to chicken. Okay, so make sure you cook your meat. So chicken curry, fried fish, or whatever lah. Cooking is what your mom does every day. Okay, hopefully. So that's your cooking lah. So memasak. Okay, next one, fermentation. Okay, this is the also another oldest method of preserving food. In BM, it's called penapaian, I think. Okay, penapaian. Okay, so what is fermentation? Fermentation in Mandarin is 发酵. Okay, 发酵. You ferment something. For example, okay, what is it? Basically, I put microorganism inside, I put germs inside, I cover this thing, I wait. Okay, I purposefully let the food spoil by the bacteria. Okay, but even the food is spoiled, I can still eat it. That's why they are sour. For example, your cao tofu. Okay, chou tofu, your smelly tofu, that thing is fermented. Hang on. Someone's internet is not stable, I just keep seeing them disconnecting. Just a moment. Yuan, is your internet okay? I see you keep disconnecting. Okay, anyway, so this is our fermentation. So what is this? Basically, it's the breakdown of complex substance into simpler substance through the action of bacteria. You can use bacteria, or you can use yeast, or you can use other useful microorganisms. Okay, so for example, the fermentation of glucose using yeast is the making of bread. So when you are making bread, okay, roti, so you just put yeast, you just let it ferment. So what else do you have? You have soy sauce, kimchi. Kimchi is fermented. Okay, kimchi is one of the healthiest food in the world. Okay, so eat more kimchi. Okay, it's good for health. What is tempeh? Tempeh is this fermented bean. Mostly they are eaten by Indonesian. Okay, sometimes when you go buy nasi lemak, you have this weird looking bean cube thing. It's like a cube, and then you see beans on it. That's the tempeh. Okay, I don't like it because it tastes sour and I don't know, it just tastes weird to me. Okay, and then yogurt is also fermented. Okay, they just put the good bacteria inside, and then they just close it and they let the thing spoil and the milk will turn sour. That's the yogurt lah. And then I don't know what is tapai. Okay, I can think of one more thing is the fermented bean. Okay, fermented bean. This one Japanese, they will eat it every morning one. Okay, fermented bean. Oh no, yeah, there's this one. Okay, natto. It's called natto. Have any one of you eat this before? Any of you eat this before? Not everybody likes it. Okay. For example, my wife, she loves it. Okay, this thing, it looks like coming out from your nose because it's really disgusting. It's really sticky. Okay, and it smells really badly. Okay, and not to mention really expensive. One small box like that, it costs you 20 something. Okay, because it's imported from Japan. So how do the Japanese eat it? They just put it on rice. Okay, they put it on rice. If you watch Crayon Shin-chan, they will eat in the morning. Okay, so they will stir it with the rice and then they will just eat it like that. Okay, my wife loves it. Okay, and then she'll put some seaweed on it, and then she says it tastes very nice. For me, this is super disgusting. Okay, it's really smelly, and I don't think it tastes good at all. I don't know. This is so disgusting. And then one more thing is this thing, the fuyu. Okay, the fermented bean curd. Okay, when you eat porridge, you eat this thing. I also freaking hate it. Okay, it's so disgusting. I just basically hate all the fermented stuff. Kimchi, I'm okay. The rest, the fermented things, yogurt, I'm okay. All these I cannot. Especially this thing. Okay, don't you think it looks like booger? It looks like your basi. Okay, it looks like I'm having flu. This comes out from my nose. Disgusting. Okay, but they say it's very good for health lah, but I don't care. Okay, so this is fermentation. Fermented stuff, they can last for very long. Okay, like kimchi. Okay, have you seen any of you interested in Korean culture? Okay, because I am. Have you seen those ajuma, how they make their kimchi? They will take one big bucket. Okay, if you're a very big fan of K-drama lah. Okay, I'm not sure whether you have seen this before. You've seen this in Korean drama. Those ajuma means those auntie lah. They will take one big bucket. They will put their napa cabbage, and then they will put the gochujang. Kimchi, why do they have that chili smell and taste? It's because of the gochujang. Gochujang is the Korean version of chili powder. Okay, so they will put gochujang, they will put ginger, all the things they put inside, and then they will just cover the bucket. They will put it under the house. Okay, if you are living in a kampong lah, in Korea, you live in countryside, they will bury this thing underground. Okay, they will do this during springtime. So when it's winter, they will take it out. So they ferment a lot of things. They even ferment rice to make rice wine. It's called makgeolli. Okay, makgeolli is the white color rice wine. It's also fermentation. Okay, they can last very long. They can last for 1 or 2 years. Okay, so that's your fermentation, penapayan. This is the oldest method. Okay, the oldest method of preserving food. Okay, same as cooking. Okay, next, dehydration or drying. Okay, this is called pendehidratan. So what is it? When you see dehydration, you know it's about removing water lah. Okay, so you see, removing water is the best way of making food last long. That's why you see dried food. Okay, dried food, they last very long. Your ikan bilis, you can put it in your fridge for 5 years. The thing is still okay, as long as there's no water. Because when there's no water, how can bacteria grow and spoil the food? No, so as long as the food is dry. So water is removed from food through dehydration or evaporation by drying under the sun using flame or smoke in the oven. This is how they make jerky lah. Okay, you know it's jerky. Jerky is the Kwai Lo version of bak kwa lah. Okay, I'm sure you eat bak kwa in Chinese New Year. But in Western culture, they don't call it bak kwa, they call it jerky. This is how they do it lor. They dry their meat this way. This thing can last for maybe 5-6 years, no problem. They call it jerky. It's actually just bak kwa lah. Okay, it's just that without the oil and the salt. Okay, ours is sweeter and saltier. So this is your dehydration lor. Okay, so this one my ama also do one, dried shrimp. You know it's dried shrimp, the hebi. Xiami, gan xiami. Okay, I go back to Penang, I will see my ama put the shrimp on the floor. Okay, because she lives in a kampong ma. Okay, in front of the house there's a lot of space. You will see kampong people, they will just put the shrimp on the floor, dry it under the sun every day. Okay, until it's dry. That thing can be stored for a few years. Okay, dried shrimp is like what we Chinese must eat one. Okay, and then dried squid. Okay, sotong kering, dried fish. Same thing lah. Okay, like your ikan bilis. Okay, dried fruit. I'm sure you have eaten those banana chip before, right? The thing is dried banana lah, or dried pineapple. Okay, it's like a trend already. Now they dry every food to make it like a snack. Okay, cereal. Cereal is dried lah. Okay, mushroom, dried mushroom, milk powder. As long as there's no water, okay, the bacteria cannot grow, so your food will stay fresh. Okay, is vanilla extract counted as fermented? Not really, not really. By the way, guys, something about vanilla extract. The vanilla extract is actually human made. Okay, it's just a human flavored thing. I don't think we can afford proper vanilla. Okay, because the real vanilla, this one, if you are interested in food, you know what I mean lah. Real vanilla, it comes from this vanilla bean. Okay, vanilla bean. So one stick like this, okay, one stick like this can easily cost you 50 something ringgit. One stick. Okay, so you make one cake, you need like maybe 2-3 sticks. Vanilla, real vanilla is very expensive. Okay, so we just use vanilla extract instead, because one bottle is $7, cheap. Real vanilla is very expensive. Okay, so the thing is not fermented. The thing is just flavored. Okay, so the thing won't really spoil lah. All right, next one, pasteurization. Okay, please focus on this. This is very common in exam, very famous in exam. Okay, so what is pasteurization? Okay, as you see these two methods, fermentation and dehydration. Okay, let's just talk about dehydration. What's the good thing about dehydration? Dehydration lasts very long. Like dried fish, how long can dried fish last? Like I said, ikan bilis can last for 5 years. But here's the problem. When you remove all water away from a food, not only you are just removing the water, you are also removing the nutrient. Okay, a lot of nutrient will be lost. So that's not what we want. We don't want nutrient to be lost. So for example, if I want my milk, okay, let's say now I have a farm. I want to sell my milk. I don't want my milk to turn into powder, because when my milk turn into powder, some nutrients will be lost. I want my milk to be as fresh as possible. I want to sell it to people. So there's one more new method. Okay, this is considered quite new because it's only discovered in, if I'm not mistaken, 100 years ago. This is called pasteurization. Okay, so in BM it's called pempasturan. This one in Mandarin is called 巴氏杀菌法. Maybe you have heard of this before. So what is this? Okay, pasteurization, they don't last for very long. Okay, maybe 1 week you have to finish it already, but they can retain the freshness. Okay, they can make the thing stay fresh as it is coming out from the farm. So who uses this? Milk. Okay, mostly it's milk. So what does this method do? Okay, how does it do this thing? So you just heat this liquid. Okay, for example, I have fruit juice. I want my fruit juice to last not too long lah. Maybe I just want it to last for 2 weeks so that you can bring it home, you can put it in your fridge, you can slowly drink, okay, for 2 weeks. So what do? I just heat my liquid, okay, heat my liquid, whatever I'm trying to sell lah. Maybe milk, I just heat it. Okay, I don't heat it to boiling point. No. Because if I heat my milk to boiling point, I'm gonna spoil my milk. Inside the protein will break. Not a good thing. So what do? I only heat it to 63 degrees for 30 minutes. You can highlight this. Or if you don't want 63, you can heat it to 72 for 15 seconds. Either one. Okay, either one. 63 is not really hot. Okay, 63 degrees for 30 minutes. 70 or 72 degrees for 15 seconds, and then immediately I cool it down. Okay, immediately I cool it down. So if I just keep this thing cool, this thing will stay fresh for, I don't know, 1 week, 2 weeks. This is how they make your fresh milk. Okay, next time when you go to grocery, okay, when you go grocery shopping, you look at the fridge area, okay, the fridge area, and then when you see milk there, when they put the milk in that fridge, you will see it says fresh milk. Okay, 30 minutes or 30 seconds, 30 minutes, not second. So 63, 30 minutes or 72, 15 seconds. I know it's a very big difference, but this is the correct one. Okay, so this is fresh milk. And then you see, why is full cream milk not in the fridge? You will see full cream milk, they are on normal shelf, no fridge. They no need to refrigerate on. They just put it there. Full cream and low fat and chocolate, strawberry, whatever, they just put it at normal shelf. And then fresh milk, they will put it in the fridge. Why? Because fresh milk is pressurized. Okay, you see, this is why fresh milk and full cream milk, they taste, okay lah, they taste a little bit different, and the nutrient is very different. Fresh milk has much more nutrient. That's why they are expensive. Hey, 1 bottle of fresh milk, if you buy those Australian one, easily 8 to 9 ringgit. But if you buy the full cream one, it's mostly what, 5 to 6 ringgit. That's like what, 2-3 ringgit difference there. Okay, you read the content, they look the same one, but taste wise is different. Okay, you know, Malaysia has this brand called Good Day, right? Okay, if you are a big fan of milk lah, okay, there's a brand called Good Day. If you drink the full cream Good Day, it tastes okay, pretty good. But when you drink the the fresh milk, the Good Day fresh milk, wow, I tell you, that thing is awesome. Okay, when you drink that milk, the thing will stay on your lips, and then the thing is sticky one. Okay, full cream milk is just watery, but this thing is sticky because you can really taste the freshness. You thought fresh milk got no taste, God. Okay. Next time, if you are a big fan of milk, go look for this thing. Okay, Good Day fresh milk. Oh my goodness, this is awesome. Okay, in my opinion, this is you see, this is go for this green one. Don't go for the blue one, because blue one, if I'm not mistaken, is Malaysia. Different cow. If I'm not mistaken, this green one is Australian cow. if I'm not mistaken lah. Okay, and then there's another more expensive one. But this green one, you go and taste this. This is awesome. You compare this and full cream, huge difference. Full cream is like this. They just put it on normal shelf on full cream. But fresh, they have to put it in the fridge because it's pasteurized. Okay, and once you open it, they say you must finish within 4 days. Must finish within 4 days. After 4 days, not to say cannot drink lah, but the thing will be a bit sour already because it's not fresh. Okay, so when do you use pasteurization? You use pasteurization when you want to retain the freshness. You want the food to stay as fresh as possible. So this is for who? For milk law, for dairy products law, like your yogurt, okay, Greek yogurt, whatever, and then fruit juice lah. Okay, fruit juice lah, as in fresh fruit juice, like those fresh pomegranate, so they will do pasteurization. So this method is very expensive and it doesn't last long. But the major advantage, the best advantage is this thing will stay fresh. Okay, you get almost 100% the nutrient. Whereas full cream, the thing, okay, why full cream can stay on shelf? Because full cream, they just boil that thing. Okay, they just heat the milk to boiling point, and inside the protein, some of it is spoiled already. So not so nutritious. Still, they have nutrient, but not as good as fresh milk law. Okay, so anyway, that's your pasteurization. Okay, next one, canning. This is called pengetinan, I think. This is our mom's least favorite food. She will tell you not to eat canned food one. Right? Your mom will say don't eat canned food, or canned food is very bad for health. She has a point, okay? She has a point. Okay. Canned food, they will spoil all the nutrient. Okay, why do I say so? Because, okay, let's see how it works. Food is kept in cans, okay, all these 罐头, okay, which are sterilized, heated to 115 above high pressure to kill microorganism and the spore. 115, okay? Your food heat until 115, whatever nutrient also gone already. Okay, so the air in the can is removed before the can is sealed. Okay, they also use vacuum law. The can is then heated again to kill any remaining microorganism before being cooked quickly. So they heat it twice. This is why they ask you don't eat canned food. I mean, if you want to eat sardine, I would rather you buy the raw sardine, you cook it yourself, rather than eating the canned sardine. Have you eaten canned sardine before? Don't you find it tastes weird? Okay, and then when you chew on the bone just turns into powder. Have you eaten the Ayam brand sardine before? You bite into the bone, the thing just turns into dust, just turns into powder because the thing is so heated for so long, all the nutrient is lost. Okay, so but what's the good thing? The best thing is canned food can last for very long, really, really long. I mean, if your country is having war, let's say Malaysia is fighting a war, so you want canned food in your house. Okay, as many as possible because this thing can last for really long. Okay, because sardines have weak bones. Yeah, sardines have weak bones, but it's not until the point that they will turn into dust, right? Turn into powder, right? Hey, same goes to curry chicken, you know. You buy those Ayam brand canned curry chicken, you pour it out, and then when you cut the chicken, the bone also just disintegrate on, you know. Okay, because they have been fermented inside. Okay, they will put fermentation stuff inside. They have been preserved inside, heated for so long. All kinds of nutrients also gone already on. Okay, so if you really care about your health, yes, I know canned food is really cheap. Okay, one can of tuna or one can of sardine is like what? I don't know, $5, $6. Compared to you buy a fish is 20. Okay, but hey, you get what you pay for. If you want fresh meat, if you want healthy meat, then you buy the real thing. This thing is your last resort. Unless at night you have nothing to eat, then okay lor, no choice lor. Canned food is like, I'm sure your house, especially as Asian, your mom very kiasi one. Okay, my mom also very kiasi one. We will, I don't know about you, but me at least, we very seldomly touch canned food one. Very seldom. Okay, maybe twice or 3 times in a year. That's all. Okay, we don't really touch canned food because this thing is not healthy. Okay, there are so many better options out there. Why not just buy fresh meat? Why eat canned food? Okay, unless you're fighting a war. Hey, Malaysia is having war. Different story. So meat, soup, beans, fish, fruit, then your longan. Okay, that one no choice because longan is from China. Malaysia, you don't get fresh longan one. Maybe got very rare. But You want longan, you usually just buy the canned longan one. Even they have canned pineapple, but the one not many people will eat that lah. Okay, and then sauce, canned milk, they can last for very long. So it's like an opposite. You want freshness, but doesn't last long. Pasteurization. You want last long, but you don't need freshness. Then canning lor. Okay. Anyway, so next freezing. Freezing is pemberkuan lah. This is what we do every day. I'm sure you have a freezer. Okay, so if you have a chest freezer like this, okay, some of you, if your house is very big, and then Chinese New Year you are having guests around, you are making steamboat, this thing will be full. Okay, so food is kept at temperature of 0, such as meat is frozen at -18 to -24. This is the temperature of your freezer. Okay, -18 to -24. So any temperature less than -18, the enzyme action will stop. Growth and reproduction of microorganisms are inhibited. That means if you do it anything colder than -18, all the bacteria will stop working. So this thing will last for very long. Okay, if you freeze your food properly, 3-4 years, no problem. Okay, 3-4 years, no problem. But here's the thing lah. If you freeze your food for too long, don't you find they taste funny? Okay, if your fish, if you buy fresh fish, you frozen gan the fish, for maybe 1 year. 1 year later, when you take it out, you defrost the thing and then you cook it, it kind of tastes like your fridge now. Okay, it has that fridge taste. We just call it 冰厨味. Why does it taste like the fridge? That means not fresh really. Yes, freezing they can make it fresh, but you store it there for so long, it's gonna absorb some of the fridge smell in it. So try before, yeah lah, try before. Sometimes because you see, okay, I don't know about your mom. Like my mom, she will stuff the fridge full one. Asian mom will always make the fridge full, right? Okay, if you open your fridge, things start coming down like mountain, congratulations, your mom is an Asian mom. Okay, same goes to your Tupperware. Same goes to your Tupperware. You go under your kitchen sink, you open, sure the Tupperware flood out like mountain one. Okay, I cannot touch my mom's Tupperware, she will disown me. Ask me how I know. Okay, Asian kid. Okay, I'm 30 this year. You think I used to think that, oh, when I'm 21, I'm adult already. Maybe I can ask my mom to pack her Tupperware away. Okay, give some of it away lah. You're not using it, what? You know when we eat tau fu fa, she also must keep that Tupperware one. Okay, she has like 20 something of it. I don't know for what. Okay, so trust me, I'm 31 this year. Even I tell my mom, she won't listen one. Okay, so you can give up. Even you are 50 years old, you ask your mom to throw the Tupperware, she won't listen one. Okay, not gonna happen. Same, so no, you know what I mean. So sometimes the freezer is so full. Okay, so we just got it at night hungry, you just got it. Hey, there's one more pack of sausage. Okay, the sausage has been inside living there for 1.5 years already. Hey, nothing to eat, defrost the thing. So when you defrost and then you cook the sausage, and then you eat it, why does it taste like fish? Okay, the sausage is made from pork, but why does it taste like fish? Why does it taste like the fridge? That's the fridge taste lah. Okay, so you don't put something, yes, freezer, they can keep things for fresh for very long. But if you put it there for too long, the thing is gonna have that extra taste already. So here's the thing lah, okay? Our Asian moms, they just have to keep things on, okay? She will tell you, you don't fund me, I will use one. And then she will just put it inside, she'll never see it anymore. Okay, sometimes when I help my mom to pack my fridge secretly, I just correct things out. I just see, chili sauce, expiry date, 3 years ago. This thing is expired 3 years ago. She just keep it there for no reason. Okay, yeah, my mom is a hoarder lah. Okay, I'm sure some of your mom is too. Asian moms are right. Okay, anyway, so next irradiation, this is called sinaran. Basically, okay, this is only for export. Next time when you buy strawberry, if you see this sticker, that means they use radiation to kill bacteria on the fruit. Why use radiation? Because it's fast. Okay, so food is exposed to ionizing radiation such as gamma ray, ultraviolet, okay, UV or X-ray. See, these are very strong radiation. They use it to kill bacteria such as salmonella. This thing, you don't get this, it's a very serious food poisoning, salmonella. Where do you get salmonella? You get salmonella in raw chicken, you get salmonella in raw eggs. So please do not drink raw eggs. It's not manly at all. I don't know what's this stupid concept. Wow, drink egg means raw. You get salmonella, Maso Hospital seafood more man lah. No, please don't be stupid. Please cook your egg. Egg is not supposed to be eaten raw. Okay, Hong Kong got raw egg milk drinking. Yeah lah. Okay, if you want to drink raw egg, okay, then you buy pasteurized egg. Do you know there's such thing? Korean pasteurized egg. One egg costs you 2 ringgit something. That thing is safe to eat. But if you buy it from the farmer, sometimes when your mom buy one big tray of egg, sometimes even the eggshell outside got chicken shit one. You think you dare to eat the egg raw meh? That's the problem. So please, for the love of God, cook your egg. Okay, not to mention it's easier to digest too. When you cook your egg, you break some of the protein inside, it's easier for you to digest. Okay, raw egg is very hard to digest. All right, so they use this radiation to kill basically all these microorganisms, okay, in raw meat, okay, weevils in rice. Weevil is the black color bug crawling in your rice. Okay, so it also slows down germination so that your potato doesn't germinate, because potato germinate you cannot eat already. Okay, budding of root vegetable and ripening of fruits. Okay, we don't do this at home because we don't have the machine. Okay, but let's say now I am I'm a farmer in let's say, where was that? Cameron Highland. Let's say now I need to export 1 ton of strawberry. You think I can clean strawberry one by one? No, I just put radiation scaly, just shoot everything with gamma ray, then I can just export the thing. All right, this thing can last for maybe 2-3 weeks. So by the time they reach you, maybe the strawberry takes 1 week to reach you, then you have 2 more weeks freshness to eat. Irradiation. This is mostly for export. Okay, mostly is for export. All right, so next, vacuum packaging. You know what is this lah? Okay, 真空包装 okay, pembungkusan vacuum. Okay, so they don't use it as on their own one. As I said just now, you see pasteurization. Your milk is pasteurized and then they use vacuum packaging. Okay, same goes to this. Canning is also vacuum packaging. They will draw the air out and then they will just seal the can. So same thing lah. So air is removed completely from the container or plastic bag, then seal tight. So without air, without water, bacteria cannot grow lah. So absence of air, okay, the growth of microorganism prevents growth of microorganism, stops food oxidation. So this thing will stay fresh. Okay, this thing will stay fresh. Not really fresh lah, but okay, fresh-ish law. At least the thing won't spoil lah. So nuts, rice, durian, vegetable. You see rice, sometimes your mom buy the one block one, the what organic, don't know what grain rice lah. Those are vacuum packed one. Okay, I don't like those. Okay, I just like my rice to be normal. I don't need all kinds of don't know what brown rice. Okay, those are vacuum packed lah. Okay, anyway, so once this is our food processing method. Okay, really easy. You see this every day. Okay, maybe you haven't seen irradiation before. I'm sure this is all over your house. Okay, so next, let's look at chemical substance. Okay, what do we add to your food? Okay, just now is method, cara. Now it's bahan. What do we add to your food? Just now is what do we do to the food? Now is what do we add to make it last longer? In fact, we do both. Okay, we do both. Okay, we process our food by doing these things. We also add chemicals to our food. Okay, doesn't mean that chemical means bad lah. All right, so let's look at what is added to our food. Okay, so we have so many things here. We have preservative, okay, coloring, you know what is this lah? Bleach, flavoring, stabilizer, sweetener, antioxidant, emulsifier. Okay, all these lah. Okay, so what are these? Okay, let's look at this one by one. So number one, what is preservative? This is called bahan awet. This is in Mandarin we call 防腐剂. Okay, things that stop something from spoiling. It's called preservative lah. Okay, your mom might call this 打鹹粉. 哇，呢個好多打鹹粉唔可以食咁多。Okay, please, this thing a lot of 打鹹 powder. She just call it 打鹹 powder. Okay, you eat already, you will die faster one. So preservative law. So whether you like it or not, most food today they will put preservative on. Okay, because it makes the food last much longer. For example, your burger meat. Hey, you know burger meat can last how long? Burger meat can last 3 years. You think your fresh meat can last 3 years? No, because they put a lot of preservatives inside. Okay, so what does it do? It prevents growth and reproduction of microorganisms. Okay, so that bacteria doesn't grow. Yes, 防腐剂. Okay, so reduce food spoilage so that your food doesn't spoil, make your food last longer. Okay, so you see, when my food can last longer, I don't waste food, which is a good thing, and I don't create food shortage. If we keep throwing away food, there's not enough food to go around, then people will go hungry. So this preservative is more important than you think. All right, so naturally, last time, my ama, when she wants to preserve chili, what she do? She put salt, she put sugar, she put vinegar. You know jeruk, you know the ye mu gua, the jeruk betik, okay? Or you go eat wanton mee, you know that chili, they put it in vinegar and sugar, right? Because vinegar and sugar is the cheapest preservatives. Okay, basically, last time, my ama's time, you want to make something last for very long, you make it super sweet or you make it super salty. The thing sure won't spoil one. Like honey. You know why honey won't spoil? Because honey is too sweet. So salt, we put it where? Put it in seafood. Then your ham yu, ham yu, salted fish, vegetable. Your zha choy. You know zha chai? Zha choy, oh, the thing is best. Okay, it's like the red color fermented veggie, very salty one. Sometimes you make ABC soup, you can put one. That thing is zha choy lah. So salt lah. Okay, the thing is so salty that it won't spoil. Okay, sugar, you do it to your fruit. Okay, your longan, they put sugar, and then vinegar, they do it to your pickle food, like your pickle, the ye huang gua. Then you know when you eat burger, sometimes you got the pickled cucumber inside one. Okay, but let's look at some modern stuff. Let's look at artificial one. What do we put nowadays? These are much more effective, also much more harmful to health lah. Okay, for example, sodium nitrate. Okay, where do you put nitrite or nitrate, whatever lah? You just need to memorize sodium nitrate. Okay, this thing is used in all preserved meat. Okay, preserved meat. What is preserved meat? Any meat that you can store it for very long and you can put it in the fridge, in the freezer. For example, are there sausage? Okay, for example, bacon. Bacon can last very long, right? They just put it in a pack, you just put it in the freezer, 3 years, no problem. Your burger patty, your nuggets, all these things, they can last for very long. They are all preserved meat because they are preserved using sodium nitrate. And please don't eat too much of these. I'm sure your mom tells you, she told you before, don't eat too much sausage or burger or whatever. You know why? Because sodium nitrate is proven to cause cancer. Okay, sodium nitrate is proven repeatedly to cause cancer. In fact, preserved meat is class 2 carcinogen. You know what is carcinogen? Carcinogens are things that cause you cancer. Okay, 致癌物它是第2级致癌物 class 2 carcinogen. That means if you eat sausage, it is for sure going to give you cancer. Okay, if you eat bacon, it is for sure going to give you cancer. If you eat ham, burger meat, sausage, nuggets, they are for sure going to give you cancer. Okay, but sir, no fun like that. I'm not asking you to eat every day, weekly or bi-weekly or once in a month, okay lah. I'm not asking you to go and eat McDonald's every day, right? So this sodium nitrate, hey, you have to know, without sodium nitrate, this meat will spoil in 2 months, you know. Okay, but with sodium nitrate, this thing can last for 3 years. 3 years. So this thing is very useful. So if you are scared of eating sausage now, never mind lah, just eat lah. Don't eat it so frequently, can already. All right, so next, benzoic acid. Okay, benzoic acid. This thing is used in your sauce. Okay, any sauce or any fruit juice, you use your benzoic acid. Next time, when you buy chili sauce, or when you buy fruit juice, for sure you see this thing there, benzoic acid. I highlight this for you because in exam they will ask one. Okay, but where they will ask this thing is they will ask this in objective. That means ABC lah. You can at least tembak lor. Okay, so benzoic acid benzoic acid. You will for sure see this in ketchup or any barbecue sauce or chili sauce lah. Benzoic acid. Okay, next, what is boric acid? Okay, this is a very common one. In Cantonese, it's called gan sui. You know what is gan sui? You know what is gan sui? You know when you eat curry noodle, you know the yellow color noodle? Okay, the huang mian, the yellow color noodle. When you eat that noodle, it has that, I don't know, the bitter taste. 那个苦苦的味道。that thing is called 甘水啦。Okay, then you know 甘水粽? During when we eat dumpling, we have the ham zong, the ham yok zong, which is the salty dumpling, and then we have the tim zong, okay, the sweet one, okay, and then you have the gan sui zong lah, okay, not fun gan sui lah, okay, gan sui zong is the one you put it in kaya, you know sometimes they eat when do we eat dumpling? Roughly around May or June, right? Okay, the gan sui zong. Very small one. Okay, you go ask your mom. Okay, the zong looks like this one. Normal zong looks this big one this is the gan. 我们叫咸水粽，碱水粽 sorry in Mandarin. Okay, so you just dip this thing in kaya, you eat one. That's the boric acid lah. Okay, so this thing is found in noodle and fish ball. Next time when you go and eat the yellow noodle, you know kok lou min. When you eat gan lao mian, the yellow color noodle, it has that. Even sometimes you eat wanton min, it has that bitter aftertaste one. That's the what lah? That's the boric acid lah. Okay, so if you really this thing is also not good for health one. That means if at home you are cooking noodle yourself, please cook it a few times. Okay, change the water a few times to really wash the boric acid away. I'll show you lah. Okay, the yellow color noodle. Okay, yellow noodle. There this thing you buy this, this thing just makes my mood so good. You eat curry meat, they put this thing on. Okay, and then when you eat this thing, it kind of tastes bitter. It has the taste one. That's the boric acid lah. Okay. Anyway, so next, sulfur dioxide. This thing is used to mostly preserve fruit juice also. Okay, but mostly fruit cordial lah. That means the thick version. You need to add water one. That's the sulfur dioxide. But the key point here is sulfur, sodium nitrate, and benzoic acid. These two, they will ask a lot because they are the most used. Okay, they are the most used in all our preserved meat. Okay, moving on. So next, coloring. So we finished preservative. This is the main thing. Every food must put one. Okay, these are optional. Okay, they are optional. Not necessarily they will put, but sometimes they put it to make it a bit nicer lah. So for example, coloring. This is Perwana. You know what is this lah? All candies got put one. All snacks, all children things they got put one. I'm sure your mom will tell you don't eat so much coloring. Later your hair will fall off there. Okay, later you will become stupid there. Okay, she told you this before. Like my mom last time, she don't allow me to eat candy one. Okay, if I eat candy, it must either be Strepsil. Okay, as a kid, I only can eat Strepsil. So stupid. Okay, I cannot eat other, especially those candy that's very, very colorful one. My mom don't like one because she say the coloring will make me stupid. Maybe she has the point. Okay, so it adds color to the food. Okay, makes the food look more attractive. Okay, you see we have natural coloring, no problem, like pandan lah. Okay, pandan lor. You know Tong Yun, when you make the glutinous ball, okay, the Tong Yun Tang Yuan why some of it is green? Because you use pandan lah, pandan leaf. Okay, some of them they use turmeric is the huangjiang, the kunyit. The thing is yellow. That's why your curry is yellow. That's why if you use your finger to eat curry, your finger will look yellow lah. Because of the turmeric. Okay, milk, caramel, coconut milk. All these are natural coloring. Okay, natural coloring. So let's look at some of the artificial one. This one you don't want to memorize is okay. Okay, tartrazine, sunset yellow, and carmosin. These are approved coloring. Approved means you can put them, but not in over certain amount. Okay, but some factories, they will use sometimes lah, okay, I don't think they do it in Malaysia though, I'm not sure, but sometimes they will use illegal coloring. Some coloring you cannot put in food one, you know, because they have toxic chemicals inside. Okay, so I don't think they do it in Malaysia lah. Okay, Malaysia is still okay. So don't memorize this, okay, not important. You just need to know what coloring is. Okay, next, bleach. Okay, pelunto. You know what a bleach is lah, 漂白剂啦. When you wash your clothes, you want things off your clothes, you use bleach lor. Okay, so they bleach unwanted color from food. Okay, for example, activated carbon, for example, benzoyl peroxide. Hey, you know what is this? You know what is this? Any one of you have pimple problem? Anyone of you have pimple problem? Anyone of you have pimple cream at home? There's a pimple cream called Oxy. Do you know? That thing is benzoyl peroxide. Okay, hey, this thing is freaking strong. I tell you, if you have a pimple, right, you put this thing on. You go and buy pimple cream. They will put this thing outside one. Okay, benzoyl peroxide 5%. You just put this on your pimple. It hurts like hell. Okay, but 3 days later, wow, the pimple is gone. It's dry. Okay, because this thing is bleach lah. Okay, and then now when you use that pimple cream, they will tell you don't put this thing on your clothes. Okay, because it will bleach your clothes. Because I've done this before. Sometimes my pimple cream when I sleep I accidentally smear it on my clothes. I will get some white color stain on it already because the color has worn off. This thing is a bleach. Okay, so yes, they can put it in your food. The thing you put it on your face, they put it in your food. Okay, so where do they put it? They put it in palm oil or cane sugar. Why do you think sugar looks white? Okay, they bleach it lah. Okay, white rice, flour. Why do you think your flour look white color? Okay, they bleached it lah. Rice noodle, your bihun. Bihun, they bleach it also one. Okay, so because if they don't bleach the bihun, it's gonna look yellowish and brown. It's not gonna look nice. Okay, so if you want the white color rice noodle, then they have to bleach it, no choice lah. Okay, so that's your bleach. Nothing to don't memorize this. Okay, not important. Okay, next, flavoring. Okay, perisa. This is our favorite. Okay, this is our favorite. Okay, so what is flavoring? So you add flavoring to make flavors better lor. Sugar, salt, vinegar, pandan leaf, vanilla. Okay, like just now you said your vanilla extract, that is a flavoring. But nothing beats this. Okay, MSG. You know what is MSG? You know what is MSG? As an Asian, you don't know what MSG is. Shame on you lah. Okay, MSG is 味精, 味精. This thing is a must in Asian cuisine. Your soup got no MSG, it doesn't taste nice. Okay, so you put it everywhere. Instant noodle lah, soy sauce lah, potato chip lah. Whatever that has MSG, it tastes awesome. Okay, so how does MSG work? How does MSG work? If you eat MSG like that, it has no taste one. But what does it do? Okay, MSG will stimulate your whole tongue. Okay, I'm sure you know your tongue. The front part is sweet, and then the side is salty. Okay, side somehow is sour, behind is bitter ma. Okay, so when you eat MSG, you make your whole tongue very sensitive. That means sweet stuff will taste sweeter, salty stuff will taste more salty, sour stuff will taste more sour. That's why when you put MSG in your food, all the flavor will enhance. Okay, you try this lah. You make 炒饭 or you make fried rice, you just put salt, the thing will just taste okay. But when you put MSG, okay, you put the chicken cube, okay, you buy the chicken cube, inside got MSG, you put that inside, you stir. Wow, your fried rice just comes to life. It's so nice to eat. Okay, so many people will say, sir, this MSG good one. I heard eat a lot my hair will drop one. I heard this one eat a lot not good for health one. I'm sure your mom told you this before. 不要吃这样多味精，唔好食咁多味精。This thing you eat too much you will become stupid lah. Okay, you will become very thirsty lah. You will drop your hair and this and that. Okay, do you know what's the people that eats the most MSG? Who eats the most MSG? Out of all the people, who eats the most MSG? It's the Japanese. Okay, in fact, MSG they will stimulate a taste called umami. Umami is a Japanese word. Japanese, everything they also put MSG one. Their tempura inside got MSG. Their miso soup is full of MSG. You eat their bento, okay, their sushi, everything is MSG. The soy sauce is also MSG. Everything is MSG. Have you eaten ramen before? Have you eaten udon before? Don't you find it very nice to eat real Japanese ramen? Have you eaten real Japanese ramen? Yeah, it's very expensive, okay, like 30, 40 bucks per bowl. But the soup, you cannot make at home one, okay, because it's Japanese formula, okay. Yes, there's a lot of MSG, but do you see Japanese people dying faster? Do you see Japanese people get heart disease and die? No, Japanese, they live the longest life. Average lifespan in Japan is 90 something. They eat MSG every day. So do you think you die eating MSG? No, no. So you go outside and eat, it's not the MSG that kills you. You know what's the thing that kills you? It's the salt. It's the salt, the garam, the yen, is the thing that kills you. So next time you go outside and eat Hokkien Mee, okay, you eat Hokkien Mee, it's not the MSG that kills you. It's the salt and the oil. They put so much pork. How can you not die? So MSG is okay. MSG is okay. You eat sushi, all MSG one. Okay, you eat Japanese meal, all MSG. Do you see yourself dying any faster if you eat Japanese meal? No, Japanese meal is very healthy. So MSG is okay. Okay, hey, this thing is awesome lah. Okay, MSG just makes everything better. Okay, if your soup, if you make ABC soup, okay, you just drink your soup, you just drink, why is it so bland? Why is it so flat? You add MSG and see, wow, the soup just comes to life. Okay, so it improves the taste of the food, make the food more delicious and fragrant, enhance the natural flavor. Okay, so whenever in doubt, use MSG. Okay, that's why Kuai Lo food has no taste. That's why Asian food tastes the best, because we have our MSG. All right, so next, I'll just finish one more lah. What is stabilizer? Stabil. Okay, what is stabilizer? Stabilizer is to thicken food. Okay, thicken food. If you think your food tastes very flat, very watery, you want to make it thicker, you use all these starch. Okay, you know when you make what is it? The watan ho, okay, if you want, okay, let's say now you stir fry veggie, the sauce is very watery, you want this thing to be thicker and be a sauce, you add starch. Okay, outside all the zao lao, they do the same thing one. Okay, you add starch. Okay, they put this in chili sauce and ketchup. Gelatin is found in your chewing gum also. You can use this thing to make your jelly, you know, your kueh, so that thing is made from gelatin. Your agar, they actually put this thing in your ice cream. Why do you think your ice cream tastes so thick? Why do you think your Häagen-Dazs tastes so thick? Because they put all these things, cassia gum and agar and gelatin also. All these are what we call thickener. Okay, thickener. When you eat cheap ice cream and good ice cream, you can taste the difference, right? Cheap ice cream, they just melt like water in your mouth. Okay, have you eaten Häagen-Dazs before? Häagen-Dazs is like my favorite. Okay, I always have Häagen-Dazs in my fridge one. Häagen-Dazs, they are so thick. Then when you eat it, it melts slowly in your mouth. Okay, it has that thick texture because they put thickener . Not to mention they put a lot of oil . Okay, that's why Häagen-Dazs ice cream is very fattening, but it's awesome. Okay, they put all this thickener and makes the ice cream texture so better. You see, it improves the texture and thickens the food. So all these are thickeners . Okay, I highlight this for you. MSG is important. Okay, Uncle Roger also got say lah, where's your MSG? Why you no put MSG? Okay, then he see Jamie Oliver make fried rice. Where's your MSG? You no put MSG, your fried rice will taste like shit one. Okay, so ask your mom to put a little lah. Okay, you won't die one. Okay, anyway, you know what? I think I'm gonna stop here. Okay, next week, I think we will finish. Wow, I don't think we can finish in time. Okay, because we haven't do exercise also. But anyway, I'll leave this for next week. So thanks for coming. Okay, sorry for not be able to come to my physical. Hopefully next week I'll be okay lah. So thanks for coming. I hope you have a happy Wednesday. I will see you again next week. All right, so see you next week. Take care. Bye-bye.